Rayo's in East Harlem is the toughest table to secure in New York City, hands down. But after 4 attempts, we actually ate here. For context, there's no online reservation platform or walk-in waitlist. The only way to eat here is to either have a standing table or know someone who has a table. For years, we sort of dismissed it as simply unattainable for the average person without connections. Until one day, we sort of wondered, what if we just tried? I'm Willa.
And I'm Sonal.
And this is our journey of getting into Rayo's.
Eating at Rayo's is exclusive, but drinking at Rayo's is not. Anyone can walk in, sit at the bar, order a martini, and hope for the best. We did just that 4 times over a couple of months. On our first visit, we chat up a guy named Bobby wearing a tracksuit and a big gold cross who gives us his card. Is he a potential table connection? I text him the next morning. He never texts back.
On our second attempt, the food looks and smells particularly incredible. Watching those big piles of saucy meatballs float past our bar seats is literally torture. We asked the bartender, whose name is Dee, if they do takeout, and he says only for people we know. When we collect our checks at the end of the night, it says girls, so we're clearly not regulars yet.
On our third visit, it feels like they're starting to warm up to us. One of the guys, Tommy, offers to check our coats. Progress! We tip excessively and leave a big tip on our drinks too. Our bill still says girls, but at least Dee remembers us.
On our fourth visit, it's exceptionally shitty outside. It's raining so hard, and I live so far from East Harlem that at one point I just almost abandoned the plan. But we push through and get significantly more dressed up than we ever have before. When we arrive, it looks pretty empty inside, and Tommy says it's probably the weather. At one point, an elegant man introduces himself to us as Ron, co-owner of Rayo's and descendant of Charles Rayo.
And Ron asks, "Are you ladies behaving yourselves?"
And we answer back, "We're trying."
Willa leans over the bar and sort of hollers,
"Hey Ron, are you behaving yourself?" And after 2 rounds of drinks, Ron reappears and asks, "You ladies still behaving yourselves?" And he shrugs nonchalantly and asks, "Wanna eat?" I shed an actual tear.
We're seated at the charity table between the fluorescent kitchen and a tower of takeout boxes it's typically auctioned off for causes. The manager, Joe, sits down to discuss our order. There's no menu, we have no idea how much anything costs, and it's cash only. My husband brings us an extra $300 just in case. He asks to join us, but it's too risky. Back into the rainy night he goes. The food is even better than we'd hoped, and less expensive than we feared. It's on par with our favorite old school Italian spots. The hulking meatballs weigh over 6 ounces, but they're bouncy and tender all the way through. The marinara is an upgrade on the jarred stuff, and we put their hot pickled peppers on everything. The tartufo is flawless. Ours is a gift from Joe, which makes it all the sweeter.
So was it all worth it? Absolutely. But even if you follow our playbook, show up often, including in bad weather, dress well, and possibly on the first day of Lent, there's no guarantee you're going to get a table here. We're not even necessarily recommending that you try. But at Rayo's, the game of trying is sort of the point, because you can't eat here until you can. To see our full food rundown and rating, read our review at the link in bio.